and El Prez ask why TV killed the sexy beer ads. Kid explains why baseball doesn't need your goddamn cheerleaders on the dugout, and whether it's time to bring back the ancient art of hoggin'. All of that and just a wee bit more from the tards of the Goin Deep Show. This one is for Thursday, July 2nd, 2026.
Welcome to the show, everybody. How's it going?
It's summertime.
Yeah. It's me and El Prez hanging out in the studio. Lots of stuff to get to. I got a lot of things on my plate, on my mind.
We're cranking one out. It's just the boys. Hate to disappoint you guys, but no hat trickery going on tonight.
Which, you know what that means? We're going to make fun of girls the whole night.
Yes, we're going to talk about titties and shit.
No, she talks about her titties all the time.
I know she does.
To start things off, I want to go with what I just witnessed on television. I actually watched television for a minute or two.
Not a YouTube video, not something like Tickety Talk or anything like that, but real actual TV.
Yeah, whatever's streaming at the house because the animal is there, and I pop in and do some yard work and things like this to try to pretend I'm a responsible human. And so I sat down for a second, and they were doing this bit. I call it a bit, but it wasn't a bit. To the point, I don't trust regular old-fashioned entertainment or news or anything off of regular TV. Now I grew up we both grew up in the three channels, trust the news anchor guys, all this, and then it's all fucking warped and distorted and shit now.
Are you saying it's fake news?
Well, this one was interesting because the way that they led into this news article was really interesting. They left it up to a poll on their website. So they're making it interactive. Go and choose the story we should do, that kind of a thing.
Anything to get people to watch.
Yeah, so it was a story about women who are starting businesses that are creating alcohol brands.
Interesting.
So the way that they led in on this thing, though, and I used to criticize Norah O'Donnell all the time on CBS because she used to always be the, women are doing this now. Can you believe it? Women are doing that now. The first woman to do this and the first woman to do that. I'm like, you want to pander and talk down and make why point that out? Mm-hmm. Why point that out that it's taken a woman this long to be the first director?
Because some man above her in the office probably told her to talk that way.
Right. Well, that and then but if I'm a woman, I'm like, why are you speaking down to me in this way? Mm-hmm. I mean, that's the first thing I think of. You don't hear, and of course, this would be where Hattrick would chime in with her. It's all about the patriarchy thing. No, no dude fucking thinks about the patriarchy, okay? We just go about ruling the fucking earth like we have been, and we don't care. You can sit and cry and say, look, we did our first thing over here. We have an umpire now. We have an umpire. We made it. Really? Okay, that's great. It's year 2026. Baseball's been around for 100 and some years. You got an umpire now. You made it to the pros as an umpire. It's great for you.
Most people wouldn't even pay attention whether it's a man or a woman umpire anyway, because usually the women have their hair up and pulled back.
Yeah, I don't care. But no, I'm not done. So the way that they led this story in was very interesting to me because what they did was, back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, this is what an alcohol brand looked like, with bikini-clad women in the advertising and running around having parties and showing. It just showed all the commercials that we grew up loving, the ones that sold drinks to the dudes, and I'm just like, where did that shit go? Does that shit not need to exist anymore? Why not? They're always complaining about this epidemic of the population, the next generation's not banging enough. They're not making new people, right? Well, there's probably a reason for that, because you guys fucking stopped all the fun, awesome, hot, fucking sexy shit on TV, You stop tantalizing the average Joe person because it's naughty and no. We can't have titties on anything now.
Well, the Amish people are still fucking. I just had a line of the mom and 4 daughters all lined up coming in the store. You know,
so I could be way off, but they even when they interviewed these women, it was very just like, tell us about the thing you did. It's so wonderful you did this thing. It's like, okay. It's like they were talking to a fucking teenager who just fucking made some special science project.
What kind of alcohol were they making?
The Buzzball CEO and president is a fucking girl.
Oh, did not know that. So
exactly, and why do I need to?
Balls.
Why do I need to know that? I don't know if there are other CEOs of alcohol. I don't fucking care. It's like, I don't give a shit. But now I have to give a shit because the girl did it. Yay! Yay! The girls did something. Woo!
So this is the fun part I get to say here is it doesn't matter because you're not buying it anyway because you're a teetotaler now.
Oh, God, don't even get me that. That's not necessarily true because the guys on the baseball team still drink and I will buy drinks for them.
Okay,
so you're
going to buy them some Buzz Balls?
I'll buy, well, now I'm not going to because this bitch, I got to fucking give a shit that she's got a fucking pussy now, apparently. I want a Buzz pussy now. Get a Buzz pussy. You stole our balls. You got the Buzz balls. You got the fucking
like little landing strip, Brazilian wax.
I probably sound like some fucking Trumpy fucking idiot. No, I don't. I sound like a fucking guy who likes to do guy shit and not be worried.
I wouldn't be surprised if a woman made, the old, Fireball. Because, guys, if you drink too much of it, it'll give you a limp dick. So.
Oh, they want to limp you up? They do? Whiskey.
Actually,
whiskey dick is a real problem, everybody.
What a woman should do is come up with a alcohol that has Viagra or Cialis in it. So not only are you getting buzzed, but you're getting a boner at the same time.
Hell fucking yeah. So last week we talked about the chive and how the chive has turned into just complete garbage.
You said it's neutered, man.
It's completely neutered. And I'm trying to remember the last time I got bombarded with something that was overly tantalizing, just in general, that I didn't have to hunt. And I guess things are different now because we don't watch TV. Like, again, this was the first time I watched TV, regular TV, in fucking years, it seemed. I usually watch YouTube, and I usually, if I'm going to watch anything tantalizing, I go look for some fucking porn, or I hit the Mix app on my fucking phone, which is amazing. I love the Mix app. You ever use the Mix app?
No, did not know about the Mix app.
It used to be called Stumble Upon until they switched to something else. But you were going to say something now, what?
No, I was going to say you haven't watched the Vampire Lestat then.
No.
So based on the Anne Rice book, and there's, sex and stuff like that in there. So.
There's sexy stuff in there?
Oh, yeah. There's vampire sex.
But between all this, this is just what I saw right before I came over here. So this is where my mind is gone. But I feel like if I was a woman, I would be kind of like, this is great. I can't wait till they highlight the fact that we haven't done this shit and now we get to do this shit. Isn't that wonderful? It's talking down to them, man. I would feel like such petty little, just like some little, doesn't it seem like, like patty, like they're getting a little pat on the head, like, good job. You did it. I mean, am I wrong in that? Because every time a guy sees that, that's exactly what they're thinking. Like, whoa, sweet. You guys finally fucking did it.
There seems to be there's been other women in the alcohol industry way back before.
Yeah.
And
that was just one
example.
And again, this is probably just a TV news anchor guy having to come up with a fucking story, and it's all like, catered towards the girls and shit. I don't know what channel it was even fucking on.
You got something up on the screen here that really is, I'm kind of focused on here because I think it's always been an interesting subject. How many sexual partners, what's your body count, are too many, and for whatever reason it says it depends on where you live. So what they're saying, a small community where you might know more people, it's
probably
the body count or not, without reading the article itself.
Oh no, we'll get a little recapper. We can do recappage here. We have technology. I used to. This is how much of a fucking shithead I am. Okay, you know how it is when you get with somebody and they're like, "What's your body count?" And you're like, you always want to lowball it with them. You know what I mean? But this goes back.
I like where I'm at now because we don't talk about body count whatsoever. We both know we have a past.
Yeah.
And we don't give a shit what our past is. So
that's the way it should be.
Yeah.
Now, if the body count keeps climbing, like, wait a sec, last week was 34. Now you're up to 43. What the fuck? Then it's an issue.
Yeah.
Is that why you don't talk about it anymore?
No. It just doesn't come up.
It says here the average number of lifetime sexual partners varies widely based on culture, geography, and honesty. There you go. There's the big H word right there. While research suggests a range of 4 to 10 partners, factors like religious beliefs and societal norms. I know that, dude.
That's a lowball number.
4 to 10? Are you out of your mind?
Is that like just right after losing your virginity or what?
That's crazy, dude. Additionally, the definition of a sexual partner and the tendency for people to misrepresent their numbers further complicates the matter. I can tell you right now, I probably have a note in my phone of all of the women that I've ever had sex with, or just about anything with, And I for the longest time I had it like dated and like it just all kept track pretty religiously. I mean, you don't want to. You want to be safe. You want to know if the doctor, if you go to the doctor, you want to be able to be honest about, hey, I've been a little loosey-goosey the last couple of months. We may want to do some extra
Bend over. I got a shot for you.
I love the fact that the last visit to the doctor was less than a year ago. Tip top, body rocked, perfect. It's good. Everything's rocking and rolling. Besides, of course, my heart and my high cholesterol, that shit. But everything in the sexual side of things has been solid as fucking rock, and I like that. I do. And
4 to 10 partners.
4 to 10. What? Now let's. Okay, I can tell you this right now. I'm probably high 30s at this.
Oh shit! I got you beat.
You're older than me. And again, I've had to, I'm in a more serious relationship. I was married for almost.
That's probably why it's broke now, because of all the women I fucking banged back in the day.
Dude, I've always thought of a great horror movie would be something like that, where it's you die, people who die young. It's because you only had so many orgasms in your body.
Ooh, that'd be a different kind of twist. Like you can only have up to 200 or something like that.
Yep. And then when you hit that thing, and that's when you die. Like,
I always loved the Robin Williams joke about if your brain up here and then down here, and but you couldn't detach it and sit it at the bar next to you.
Well, dude, we speak now of post nut clarity. I mean,
yeah.
How often, when you were in your single days, would you get blown up by somebody and be like, yeah, I could go and do what I have in my brain, or I could go into the bathroom, fucking squeeze one out, and then go about my business.
Yep,
that's the key. Life lessons, right there, people. For you youngsters out there, yeah, for you youngsters, definitely just squeeze one out. Just squeeze it out.
So earlier this week, you went and saw the Tigers play the Evil Empire.
Yes.
And we got all excited because the first night of the series, they won one, took it, and then now they're in a 3-game skid.
They're struggle busting for sure.
Yeah.
And I have to tell people this. Okay, so as a baseball person who's been a baseball person since he was a little kid, like I think the first game I went to was like I was 8 years old maybe. It was the California Angels with Reggie Jackson on the team against the Tigers, and Jack Morris was throwing. I have photos of this as a kid, so it's great. It's amazing to think back on that was that long ago. But the game and the park experience, this ties in perfectly with what we brought up earlier about the women doing things. And I grew up with that, the old Tiger Stadium. Mm-hmm. It wasn't this hustling, loud, hustle and bustle, this loud like a dance party that we have nowadays. The games now it's every pitch, in between the pitches, they're playing music and they're doing things, and the big old jumbotrons and all this extra garbage. So the thing I did, which was great, I took I got some earbuds, new ones, the new Apple AirPod 3 Pros. They're on sale.
Yep, they block out sound.
It was great. It was like the coolest thing, the coolest experience, because I went down to the game by myself, which is amazing to do. I got in and out of there really quick. I didn't have to worry about going and taking somebody to the bathroom or doing all of that kind of nonsense. Put the earbuds in, put the game on, even if it was a 20 to 30 second delay, and I kept book. I kept score
Ooh.
in the scorebook. Did the whole thing. It was the most relaxed I've ever been at the ballpark. It was amazing. Just put the headphones on and then just zone completely out. It was great. I was shocked. And guess how much I spent?
Probably
Price is
just
Right
the
stuff.
ticket and the parking, and that was probably it.
Well, I
And a hot dog.
got the ticket from my buddy Jimmy, who's had season tickets. So I ended up taking him some baseball cards and some stuff and buying him some food later in the week when we went the second time. But this time I spent $1.60 on the scorecard.
Nice.
That's all I spent. I didn't buy any food. I didn't get anything else. That's the first time I ever went to the ballpark and spent $1. It wasn't even $1.60. It was $1.06.
Wow.
So to have that experience by yourself, chill. You mentioned going to do some stuff by yourself, golfing.
Well, I've got a couple concerts coming up that I'll be going by myself later on in the year. I did go golfing because I had some vouchers that I bought last year for Bay Valley, and so it was nervous because I suck at golf, and I'm used to having the buddies telling me what to do and how to do it. But I mean, it was just like, all right, I know I don't want to tie up the course. I'm going to have X amount of strokes, and wherever I'm at, I'll move on to the next hole. And was out there I broke out a couple of my dad's old golf balls. And then I started talking to my dad while I was golfing, and it was, kind of, because we never golfed together. And with his passing, it was just being in that moment, talking to him in regards to it.
Was that on Father's Day that you went to that?
No, we golfed in the Camp Fishtails deal on Saturday. I had a day off Wednesday, and I went they had this antique roadshow thing going on over at the mall.
Oh, really?
So in an hour and a half, I made over $2,000.
Really? What did you sell?
A bunch of plated gold jewelry and stuff like that I had.
No shit.
Yeah, it was some of the stuff I brought back was my take of it. And yeah.
That's pretty cool.
No, I was like, holy crap, So yeah, that was kind of cool. So I was like on this little bit of a high but I didn't spend any of that money. It's all getting saved aside.
So back to this doing this stuff by yourself. I'm going to the other side of the state tomorrow morning by myself. Got a hotel by myself. I'm gonna play my baseball games, hang out with the team, and then just kind of fucking chill, relax, man. And I don't know. I think going on these solo trips like that and doing some stuff, there's something about it that is kind of
important to do. And it's when you're even in a relationship, they should be able to go do their thing. You should be able to go do yours. And that my buddy's band's playing the Magic Stick on Sunday night, and I'm tempted to go down there, but then I got to drive to TC the next day for work. So I'm like, I don't know yet.
I'm a glutton for punishment though when it comes to this going to Detroit shit. Yeah. So I went to the game Saturday, drove down, went to the game, drove back, went to Caseville, hung out with the family, stayed overnight there, drove back to Bay City, then had the Stone Temple Pilots and Godsmack concert. Drove there, drove back. Then 2 days later, Tigers, a game again, the Yankee game. Went to that, drove back. The next night had Young the Giant and Cold War Kids at concert down in Madison Heights, or down there at the Michigan Amphitheater. Yep. So it's just retarded how many fucking miles I put on the damn car.
Well, I put 3,000 miles a month on my car with work, but it's summertime, and it's either you can just be closed off in your house or get the fuck out there and do some shit.
Yeah.
Whether it's bike rides, whether it's we've got all the different festivals we've talked about in the past in Michigan, going on, and Dingler just struck out in the bottom of the third. I got an announcement on my watch. Anyway, but no, it's a lot of doing that. We've got the big 250, fireworks deal.
Is that? I mean, the thing that sucks about that is you want to have some type of celebratory attitude towards it.
Yeah,
but it's hard to do. I want to do some. 250 fucking years. I'm alive for this. This is great. Because let's be real. Unless I make it to 100, I'm not hitting 300.
No. Well, and we always do it up right here in our town, our city, with the 3 nights of fireworks. And then all the lunatics that are around us in neighborhoods, I mean, the tents are popped up selling the shit. And I did see with the World Cup going on here about the foreigners just raving about, wait a minute, I could go in and buy fireworks at a store? Like, what the fuck's up with this? Fireworks, lighter fluid, all these kind of things they can't combine together in another country. So,
my guilty pleasure is there's a couple of guilty pleasures I have. One of them is watching fireworks mishaps. Fireworks mishaps. I don't know how many times in my Google search I've looked up fireworks mishaps. I just love when the shit just goes out of control. Where it's just like something sparks. It's like, it's always like down in Ohio because in Michigan, I don't know if there's not really the big stores. You got to kind of go down south to go to the big, the big ones.
They always had that past history of going out of state, going across the line. My dad used to do that all the time when I was a kid, and he had to have the softball team over, and those big spools that they have for electrical wire. Mm-hmm. We had those in our backyard out. And they would put the spinners on there and light all this shit off, and alcohol was involved, and nobody lost an arm.
Well, the thing is, though, nobody lost an arm, but it never fails to somebody's getting injured. I know that we with the number of nurses that I know, it's always, I don't want to work this weekend. I don't want to work the 4th because it's just nothing but people coming in with their hands and fingers fucking blown off and shit. It's like,
I don't know what's a bigger shit show is during this time of year, the 4th of July or hunting season, with all the dumbasses that fall out of their blind, that don't wear a harness, that, accidentally shoot themselves or whatever,
I have been dodging the shit out of this soccer stuff, but you do notice, though, that I have found a very positive soccer story here. Story number 2.
Yes, I see that. The USA lost last night.
I don't give a shit if they lost or won. There's nothing in this world that can make me give a fuck about the fucking soccer. But I will rejoice when 17 people are injured or killed when a driver plows into Mexican soccer fans, because there's less soccer fans then. At least 17 people were injured in Cabo San Lucas when a driver allegedly rammed into a crowd of Mexican soccer celebrating their World Cup win. The driver, who was also injured, is in police custody as the investigation continues. Officials urge citizens to exercise caution during their public celebrations. This is one thing I can never understand. In New York when they won the NBA title and stuff, and they destroy the fucking city. Like, what kind of a goddamn animal are you? Well, this happens. Philly,
Michigan State's famous for it.
Philadelphia. Stern is always playing these clips of these guys doing just fucked up shit. That one guy was like licking fucking horse turds, and doing all sorts of fucked up, wacky shit. They said they grease the poles, the telephone poles, so people can't climb up the telephone poles and do all this shit. They're flipping over cars and lighting them on fire, and it's like, what makes you want to do that shit? And, don't get me wrong, I like watching.
Yeah, no, because now everybody's got a camera and they're videotaping it, and it's the people at home that freak out and destroyed their TV or whatever it is. It's only because you can get them now like for cheap that people are more apt to do it than before when they'd pay $2,000 for a small little 22-inch TV. So
it's just I just don't know what I don't know. I can't see.
I could see popping a cork on something, I
mean, I like to mess shit up a little bit, but it's more of a controlled environment.
Well, now you got to be careful with messing shit up. You get locked up for the stupidest stuff.
Well, I'm talking like in my yard, I would do stuff. Yeah. My ex, she used to work for this place, and they when she got let go from that place, there was like a delivery of like some coffee cups or some shit or some, things like this.
Office Space moment.
Yeah, exactly. And we've done this with old TVs, which I kind of wish I didn't do with the old TVs now because I have a use for those, for art and things like this. But we took the fucking coffee mugs from this place, and I had aluminum baseball bats, and we just went to fucking town. And I think we videotaped it. We have video of it and stuff. But it was in my backyard. It wasn't like we,
It's not like you're now paying for what they call a rage room, for that experience, and that the things people make money off of.
Dude, the ex-girlfriend used to fucking make a rage room all the time. I don't understand that. I'm gonna get pissed off so much on purpose. Fuck right off, dude. Fuck right off. I found a really attractive girl that I wanted to bring up on this goddamn podcast because sometimes we like to do these things. And the story about this girl is she got in trouble because she's at some tennis star, I think, if I'm all right. Canadian tennis player. Now, I don't know how to pronounce her fucking name. Can you pronounce that name?
Eugenia Bouchard.
Eugenie?
Yeah, Eugenie.
Bouchard.
Mm-hmm. Probably French. Ooh la la.
She's super fucking cute, right? I'm going to show you a better...
Maybe like in her 20s?
Show you a better picture of her. I have other photos of this chick. But the story is she got in trouble for getting a haircut. She was sponsored by Rolex. And then Rolex saw her haircut and then didn't like it. So this is the haircut she got. Now look at how fucking cute this chick is.
Damn.
Isn't that one of the cutest fucking chicks ever? Mm-hmm. Fucking adorable.
Still pull that hair. It's still long enough.
You can yank on that thing still.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But am I wrong? Can she not pull that haircut off? Now, it's one of these slicey diceys on the side where they went, zinged it all off, the Cyndi Lauper from the 80s.
Yeah.
Now, this was popular probably, 5, 6, 7 years ago? It's been a while since this haircut's been more...
Fifi Dodson, which nobody fucking knows
who the fuck is Fifi Dodson?
She's a singer.
She hot?
Yeah, oh, shit. Look her up. She's fucking hot.
So this girl here, I want to ask you about sponsorship and things now, because everywhere you went at this baseball game the other day, every goddamn where you look, it's just fucking sponsored by this, and they're crowbarring ads between pitches. It's like, Jesus Christ, can we not sell them every
people
fucking
still
thing?
Buy Rolexes?
I don't know. Are they still really sought after?
I don't know.
But anyway, this chick's pretty good looking. What the heck was her name? Eugenie Bouchard. Look that chick up. Hottie of the week this week. We'll use her.
Damn.
I really wish I was paying more attention to some tennis back in the day. I'm still an old man.
Aren't the Williams sisters supposedly going to be getting back on the court, I heard?
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to know your take on this. If you had to pick one of them two bitches to do, one of the sisters, who are you choosing?
I got to remember which one's which one.
I'm going to bring him up.
So Serena's the one that's still crushing it or was playing longer.
She's the one that looks like she could fucking murder you. Yeah. She looks like Charles Barkley a little bit.
Not Mike Tyson, but anyway.
She's a big girl, but she's not an ugly chick. I was more of the...
I still haven't watched their biopic movie.
Do you know they were born in Saginaw?
I do remember hearing that, yes.
So they're coming back? How the fuck old are they now?
What, 30s? Maybe 40, early 40s, if that.
I don't know. Tennis, it's like, okay.
Whatever the one.
All right, here you go. You're going with mom? Or you're going with which one? It's clear which one I would do. It's quite clear.
My far right, not the one all in black, that's for sure.
That's got to be the mom. Look at that hairline, dude.
Dude, man. You'd have to roll her and flour and find the wet spot.
It's quite clear who I'm doing in this photo. Now, this is
You're
Serena.
going for the middle, aren't you?
Fuck yeah, dude. She's a woman. She looks like a fucking chick. She's tall and slender and sleek and tiny. And I mean, not tiny. She's probably fucking 3 inches big, taller than me.
Probably standing on a little stoop there in the middle.
She's got the damn... She, to me, is the more feminine of the group.
But the one on the far right is the one that has won more championships, right?
Oh yeah, she's way more manly. She's manly. She's a man, baby. She's a man. How do we get to this? How do we get to this point where we're fucking we're looking at the Williams sisters? Okay.
Do you remember when tennis was a big deal? Like HBO used to do the Open and Wimbledon, and that was the shit.
For sure.
That was Federoff and McEnroe and
dude, him freaking out is one of my favorite things in the world to watch. Him, Bobby Knight freaking the fuck out, Lou Piniella, all of these guys. There's nothing I enjoy more than watching guys freak the fuck out. I think that has kind of been burned into my mind where that is like, that's how I get sometimes like that. I'm like, fuck, that's part of life. If you guys can do that, I could do that. Let's fucking do that. I love that part of life. Being, what the fuck? Just freaking out and yelling at somebody and going crazy. But here's the thing. Nerds have ruined everything. They have. Nerds have ruined everything. They've ruined the chive. They've ruined sports. Everything's a statistic and fucking launch angle and fucking exit velocity and fucking stupid statistical shit. You know what I mean? They've wrecked it. They're like spray charts. You got to shift 4 millimeters to the right, and it's like a Jesus fucking Christ. And it's all these nerds that never fucking played.
So how do you like the whole little challenge deal with the strike zone? What are your thoughts on that? I mean,
I initially thought I was going to hate the fuck out of it. Okay, now I thought I was going to hate the fuck out of it because it was going to be time consuming. I thought like the instant replay. Instant replay to me is a football thing, NFL thing. I think my solution to this for years has been don't show replay in the stadium. Umpires online, they make the call. They're always worried about the speed of the game. So my solution to that was you can analyze the game afterwards. Umpires make the call. You want it to be as accurate as the last 100 years so that everything stays the same and consistent. Mm-hmm. They're adding too much technology into that. Now my take on the balls and strikes, it's really fast. So now my criticism isn't the speed of it. My criticism is they're obviously doing this challenge system and selling the shit out of it because it's sponsored by T-Mobile. Every fucking it's got to be. So they're never going to get rid of the way that it is now because it's going to be sponsored by every single challenge is a T-Mobile ad, which that's a part of it I can't fucking stand. I hate that shit. So to me immediately they could solve this by you have a buzzer on. Let's say the umpire just puts on a little armband and it's got a little buzzer in it, and if it's a ball, it buzzes, and if it's a strike, it makes a little sound in your right ear. And the umpire, he's just back there, just making the call, strike or ball, and not making the call. Just it straight up could easily be done that way, but they're never gonna do it because they're selling that stupid strike zone now. And to me, when I first saw it, I'm like, how are they gonna do this for all the different heights of the guys? That was a big controversy early in the season. Or what it was? How did Alex Bregman go from being 6'1" to being 5'10"? Okay, because they're measuring they're measuring their accurate height now. So if the guys who are these Altuves who are 5'6" are now 5'4", it's you know what I mean. It's
so you're saying we need to get Taco up there in the strike zone, and we'll get his actual height and weight versus what he claims to be.
Yeah. So, but again, this goes back to like they're adding all of this unnecessary shit, and it's just a different game now. I feel like I need to take my parents to a game because it's been a long time since they've been to a game, just to get their take on it. And I can tell you right now immediately what they're going to say. It's too fucking loud. And it is too fucking loud. It's too fucking loud.
Yeah.
You know that. It's just too fucking loud. You got to wear those earbuds. That's all there is to it. Now, I want to ask you this. Because I'm at that game last week, right? And I take a picture of the cheerleaders on the fucking dugout. And I send it to the group chat for the team. And I say, what is wrong with this picture? And the guy and everybody who's on the baseball team knows I can't tolerate the fucking cheerleaders at a baseball game. Baseball does not have fucking cheerleaders.
No.
It just doesn't. College football.
Fans. It has fans.
High school football. Cheerleaders. College football. Cheerleaders. NFL has cheerleaders.
Basketball.
Basketball. Cheerleaders. Guess
Hockey.
where there's no goddamn cheerleaders?
Hockey does not.
Hockey's no cheerleaders, no. They have like a whole ice crew who come out and shovels the ice. That's what they have. But baseball doesn't need your fucking cheerleaders, okay?
Right.
We want to watch the game. We want to enjoy the game. So the guys are just like, they're giving me shit. They're like, this is the most odd thing ever. The kid who likes to look fucking tits and ass all day, damn day. He doesn't want the fucking cheerleaders in the way. No, I will go to the game to watch the fucking game. I don't go for a dance party. So my final line was, strip clubs exist for a reason, just like baseball fields do. Baseball fields exist to play baseball and to watch baseball. Strip clubs where the girls are dressed up in what I remember as my grade school cheerleaders, the girls that were in the same exact outfits, same exact thing.
It's almost like a Hooters outfit with Yeah.
There's a little more coverage. Like the tops aren't tight. They're not tight. They have like arms. They have like sleeves. It just says Detroit across the front. But I'm just like, I don't need it. And then there's guys. There's the boy cheerleaders who hold the signs and stuff. Guys
should never be cheerleaders.
No,
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm just a little bit like, I understand with the college and holding the girl up there and throws and everything like that.
It's impressive, not gonna lie, holding them bitches up like that for sure. But yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. If I'm, I like seeing tits and ass just as much as the next guy. But this is just not the time for it. But get off the fucking dugout. Just get off the fucking dugout.
There's something better when you look down the aisle in the stands or when you see that girl go by you, with her girlfriends, getting up to go get a drink. Go to the bathroom, especially the warmer it gets, the less clothes that are on.
I can tell you this right now. I went to that Stone Temple Pilots concert in Godsmack, which is a great show. But I was telling Horatio, it was the first time I've been to a concert where I looked around and I'm like, there's a lot of old, ugly motherfuckers at this fucking show. There was nothing. There was not a there's zero eye candy. Zero.
Guys that come out of their mother's basement to go to that concert.
Zero. And
still rocking the mullet and whatever they got going on from the 80s,
so
90s.
We've come to the conclusion that any woman that was at that show who was wearing the outfits that they were wearing, it was on a challenge. It's the only explanation. Because the one woman that we saw, she... This is the worst fucking thing I've ever seen. She had this bob haircut, and it was like a half shirt, and her body was not half ready for the half shirt. She had the muffin top going, and she had... It was like low cut, but she had these floofy... puffy arm things going on. It was like short sleeve, poofy arms, low cut, and it would like come off the side. It was when you look at somebody who's attempting to show skin in a way where they're trying to be sassy and sexy, and they're not pulling it off. You look for a split second. It's like seeing a car wreck. You look, you want to look, and you look, and you're just like, they're really pulling. They're trying, and you can't not look for. You're like, stop me from looking at this fucking shit. It was awful. It was so bad. It was so bad. So the conclusion was that her friend challenged her to we have to wear the same outfit we wore the last time we saw them in 1995.
Yep, that's usually the way it is.
And they fucking pulled it out, and they're like, oh, shit.
Maybe the band will remember banging me in this outfit from way back then.
It was so bad, man. It was so bad. The hottest chicks that I've seen, just out in general, have been at the Tigers games. There's no doubt about that. A lot of there's probably a lot of women there who them and their boyfriends, if they're baseball fans. I mean, I've always said if I didn't have a girlfriend, I would. That's the first place I would be looking for a girlfriend. Would be a female baseball fan. But anytime, most of the time, the girls are with their significant others at a ball game.
Unless it's a bachelorette party.
Now, flip side on that, last night we went to this Young the Giant concert. Which I like those guys. They're good, but they're a little more. They're not like the grunge era of stuff. They're a little more hipster kind of stuff, and it's decent. The lead singer of that band is fucking amazing vocalist. He's great. Can sing his ass off. But it was younger crowd, chock full of hipsters, way more. It was weird to see the two dynamics of the
and that's kind of the beauty of it. Like, you and I went to Outlaw Music Fest, and I'll be going to that again. But you get all kinds of different people there showing up at the shows and that as well. So, and it'll be interesting when we go to see the Foo Fighters.
Yeah, that's going to be good.
The crowd that's going to be there for that.
So you're not going to the Foo Fighters alone because we can drive down together and stuff. You know how it is when you're at a concert.
Yeah, I just got to figure out who's going to use my other ticket to go with it or buy it or whatever. So that should be easy. It's a couple months away yet.
I want to talk about something dirty, super dirty. I read a story recently. It's right here. It's about this woman who she's complaining that the guy she was trying to date was having issues getting his dong hard. He wasn't having enough garlic. or what was it, sardines or whatever the hell it is.
All that stuff that helps blood flow.
So she was going, her big complaint was he would expect her to go down on him to get him prepared and ready to go, which is, that's
kind of normal.
Common practice, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's
tit for tat.
Yeah.
Usually you want to go down on the woman first.
I try that.
Get them off because women can take longer than guys.
Yeah.
So
sometimes.
And then
What's your record? Like, how fast have you ever not using mouth, maybe just fingers, the quickest? I got a chick off in under a minute.
Yeah, no, unfortunately I'm not that good.
She was really horny.
But I will say this. There was a girl back in high school that we would mess around and I got her off, but now she's a lesbian.
You lesboed her?
No, I didn't. And actually, it's kind of funny because she's dating a girl I went to high school with and that I graduated with. They're in a relationship.
Are they hot?
No.
Used to be hot.
The girl that I was with used to be, yes. And that she had, bleached blonde hair, short bob haircut. Almost like a little bit like the face on the girl there that you're talking about the article. But anyway.
Dude, that's what's crazy.
Shit,
okay.
Look at the tits on that girl.
I found
it's Megan Fox.
I found a couple weeks ago, I said a story about the tent situation. Remember this? With the girl who came into the tent. Mm-hmm. I found her on fucking Facebook, right?
How's she looking?
Hit. She looked, up until probably like 8 to 10 years ago, fine, holding it together. But the wall has been hit.
Oh no.
Okay? Like she had to be a heavy smoker at some point. But if I saw the photos of her up to like 2017 maybe, 18 maybe. But now it's like I wouldn't believe that it's her.
Spank bang.
Fuck no, dude.
Oh God, that's the worst, man. And I think I've told you this story before. There was a girl, grade school. She used to kiss me, Kathy Reichenbach. God rest her soul. She's passed away. Hadn't seen her for years. We're at 7-Eleven getting some Big Gulps to put our alcohol in, going out to the bar, and she's behind the counter. I don't remember who she is, and she's like, "Hey, you're such and such, and don't you remember me?" And she was huge, and I'm like, there goes that childhood memory of her being this cute little hot girl that used to chase and kiss me, and I'm glad. And there's one other girl that I see all the time walking around Bay City that I made out with back in high school too, and she was fucking hot back then, and now she's just a tub of lard.
Dude, we're all falling apart.
Do we still say tub of lard now?
I love tub of lard. I love tub of lard.
I mean, there's a time and place for going hogging, but geez, oh man.
It's usually when you need a slump buster, the slump buster mentality.
Usually don't tell anybody about the damn thing.
There's no, you don't tell hogging stories. We do. This is one of our, probably within the first 20 to 30 episodes of the podcast, we had an episode called Let's Go Hoggin', and it was all about the hoggin' stories. But we all were under different names. We all used different names. Now, I had, at that point, had not gone hoggin'.
Oh, you never took one for the team?
This is a long time ago, so we'd have to.
Sometimes you got to.
This could be we could revisit the hoggin' story. Since there's been some hoggin' since, we could hog it up, and we could just do that.
Sometimes you got to be that wingman that takes one for the team.
Take it for the team, man. So the guy, it's funny that we mentioned this. I just got a text message from my buddy who has been on the podcast, Mr. Shark Attack. He's going to be, I'm going to go to Hooters with him on Tuesday this coming week, and he was in on the Hoggin story. We may need to have a revisit the Hoggin stories.
There's a guy I've seen on TikTok. He's talking like about Gaylord, Michigan, and it'll pop up and he'll be like Hoggin, and this is the place to go in Gaylord, and it just, that's why it even makes me laugh to think about that, because we're too politically correct nowadays. You're not supposed to call women that.
Well, and they can call us anything they want.
They can call me son of a bitch and asshole, so I have no problem with that.
When's the last time you heard a guy whining and crying and complaining about that? That's one thing I do like about TikTok, which I don't go into deliberately because they do such a good job of finding local stuff. and other people who you don't follow. But it's kind of creepy though the way it does it. Knows where you are. Knows what you're doing every second of the fucking day. I don't know. I don't even know why I'm going to say this, but I have it's a new segment that's an old segment. It's something I'm going to tease. It's going to be something very, very funny and good that I have in the mix coming. I've been testing this, testing something out that is going to be pretty fucking good.
Cool. Well, and before I forget too, it's been a hell of a week, but I also found out one of my old bosses from Iowa that was one of my drinking buddies, because that's the best kind of boss to have.
Oh, yeah.
And we used to go to the bar and, I'd introduce him to women and shit like that. But he just passed away. I found that out.
There's so many deaths, man. So many things that are really, I hate. If you've lived long, you're going to have a bunch of people who bite the dust on you.
No. But we would sit there and, just throw him back and like nobody's business. Pretty cool dude. He built guitars and was an artist and everything. Yeah,
that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, he's.
You know what's funny though about this? You're saying about good people, good dudes. This week I went and took my bicycle to the Bay Vac and pedal. Okay, and this guy there, Bob.
Yeah.
80-year-old Bob. Is this where you go? Do you take your bicycle over there?
Nope. I used to take it to Jack's. I know how. I still like to tinker and fix my own.
Oh yeah,
just like back in the day when I used to build bikes.
So my bicycle's over there because since I got in the accident, had not gone and tuned my bike up and fixed my bike up and did all this stuff. So I needed to do that. So I go over there and I meet the guy for the first time. Right, 80-year-old dude doesn't look 80. Doesn't look 80 at all. And he's got this smile on his face. If I were to take a stab at how old he was, I would have said late 60s. Like he's playing 15 years younger than his age for sure. And I was talking to him. He said, "I just turned 80." He had to, I go, "Do you like what you do?" He said, "Yeah, I love it. I still love it." And I go, "That's the key.
Yes.
That is the absolute key to life. When you love what you do, you will stay younger. You will. That's the key to life. It is. It's not work. You're never working. You're just doing the thing you enjoy to do, and people come there. He was 80 and he was still fixing bikes. Like it was the first time he's ever fixed a bike. You could tell he wanted to talk about it and he wanted to do it. It was great. I was like getting inspired that I can be that energetic and have that much cool stuff to look forward to.
Eating pussy, it's
going
to be doing it. That's going to keep me younger. I enjoy doing it.
Hopefully, it doesn't give you mouth cancer. Isn't that what they say?
I guess I'm hanging a different pew.
You're gonna get mouth cancer.
So what's this? 12 old SNL sketches they wouldn't do today?
God.
Oh shit.
Here, okay, so like we from time to time will bring up the nostalgia for the 90s or the way things used to be. I do this all the time because I don't like the fact that I have records of myself from 20 years ago saying obnoxious, doing obnoxious, all that, and I've tried to maintain this podcast to do that exact thing. But all these stories come up to kind of like egg on me, my generation. This is 12 old SNL sketches that they wouldn't do today. Now, as soon as it says they wouldn't do today, this is like our MTV videos they wouldn't do today.
Right.
And it was always Motley Crue videos and all these things.
Sharon Stone.
So Sharon Stone, who is, by the way, still holding it together pretty good.
Damn.
Let's look at this list real quick and then figure out which ones they wouldn't do. Now, it's going to be the first one that's going to be on the list is the Pat one because of the tranny. How much that one's going to be listed here for damn sure. What other ones will they not? Let's go to quick summarized reader view. I'll read this for you people because I like to inform.
I was going to say what was it? The special moments with
Jack Handy.
Yeah,
no. That was
the biggest gay duo they wouldn't do anymore.
But see, that was
hilarious.
I love that shit.
So did I.
Okay.
Schmiegel.
Pat, right there. Number one, Pat is on the list, of course. Uncle Roy, which is an early one.
That's Peter,
super
Buck
early.
Henry, yeah.
I'm trying to, let's see here. What else do they have? Buck Henry, yeah.
Oh, the church lady? No fucking way. That was classic.
Why would they not have church lady?
It said Hans and...
Lyle, the effeminate heterosexual. I love it.
Yep.
Dana Carvey returns. This one is less dicey, but does feel like something that would probably be avoided now, given the potential for it to stir controversy. Like many Saturday Night Live characters, this is a one-note premise, and it is right there in the character's name. Carvey plays Lyle, and basically everybody assumes he's gay because of his mannerisms. These could have been really iffy, but the game of the scenes is that everybody who assumes he's gay is totally fine with it, and including his wife. Much of the comedy comes from Lyle's surprise and shock that anyone could think that he's gay. That, to me, I need to go back and find that one. I love that kind of stuff. Now, this is interesting because have you ever assumed somebody's gay and then they're not gay? And you ever assume somebody's straight and then they are gay as fuck?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So to me, that one's not. Samurai Delicatessen, really? That's one that they would do? Because is it cultural appropriation?
Yep. Stereotyping.
Robert Goulet? They wouldn't do Robert Goulet? For what reasons would Will Ferrell's Robert Goulet offend anybody? Come on. It's great. Will Ferrell played Goulet, the famed crooner, a few times. It's a very Ferrell style person to play. There was no inherent issues with Ferrell's Goulet impression. No, it is one particular time that Ferrell played Goulet that would not fly today. The joke in one of Goulet's SNL sketches was that he was crooning famed rap songs such as the Thong Song. A couple of songs in the sketch, though, contained the N-word, and Ferrell said it. Oh, really? I guess I didn't realize he's dropping the N-bombs in there. Yeah. Canteen Boy.
I remember that one. Oh my God, Baldwin.
Canteen Boy was great. I love that. Look at how fucking hairy Alec Baldwin is. God damn. Get a fucking
Look
shaver.
Look at that smile that Sandler's got there.
Sandler plays a retard in every bit. Every movie, he's playing a retard. He just straight up plays a retard in every movie. Jazzman.
Oh, that's an old classic. Billy Crystal was only on there for one season, but he was on Soap.
So what is Jazzman?
He played the gay guy, Billy, on Soap. So
Billy Crystal was only on Saturday Night Live for one season. Okay, so yeah, I didn't realize he was only on for one season. The Jazzman.
It wasn't a great cast that year either.
The Jazzman was one of the wilder recurring characters in the comedy. Crystal has brought it out time and time again, incling into the new millennium.
It was kind of like the, blackface, pantomime kind of, the way he talked.
Oh, yeah, he would do Sammy Davis Jr.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that one. Vinny Vidici, I don't know that one. Bill Hader.
An Italian one that he did. He was like a movie reviewer, talk show host.
Sharon Stone's airport security sketch. Last year on his Fly on the Wall podcast, Dana Carvey playfully apologized to Sharon Stone for a 1992 SNL sketch in which he played one of several airport security employees who tried to get her undressed, supposedly for security reasons. Who would not want to get her undressed?
Yeah.
Look at how fucking beautiful she was back in the day. She's still really holding together for her age. She only fucked her eyeballs up a little bit. He later clarified that he was just joking when he apologized to Stone, noting that when the sketch aired, the whole audience went crazy. You do the sketch like 6 times with the read-through in the rehearsal, and she was such a sport with it, so there was no reason to apologize. See, to me, that if the person is there, it's for entertainment purposes. It's going to be something. Well, this is one thing that really aggravates the shit out of me, and I think it's crept into me doing this podcast. Is you do second guess whether or not you should or shouldn't do something because of all the sensitivity people. I think people need to just fucking turn this shit off. If you think you're going to run into some crap that you're not going to want to, just turn it off. Yeah. Of course, I say that when I can't even close my eyes when there's cheerleaders on a dugout at a baseball game. Yeah,
you can look the other way.
You goddamn hypocrite motherfucker! Stop looking at the cheerleaders. No, I like looking at cheerleaders, and you're distracting me from the game. See, I have no self-control, motherfucker. What the fuck? So it is. God damn.
Shit.
So now, to wrap up, since we need to do another soccer story, I have found another reason to talk about soccer. Cristiano Ronaldo's fiancé showing off her butt cheeks. I mean, come on. If you have a hot wife and you're a soccer player, that's cool. I don't want to know what your fucking name is. Just show me the pictures of your hot wife and her cheeks. Her butt cheeks. Come on. We got to have priorities, people. And my priorities lie in, I will look at your wife if she's a hot wife I don't care about your soccer.
Yeah.
Just don't give a shit. Anyway.
But I don't understand when they've got a hot wife and they don't want to trade when you don't have a hot wife. Can't we just like swap,
Swapping?
I think that's, I've got friends that are swingers, and it's always kind of funny when they're trying to get like the hotter couple to swing with them. And
well, I think Hattrick had that when she was working out in Midland. I think she had a story about that recently. The only interactions I've ever had with, down at the Dirty Show back in Valentine's Day, there was that couple that kind of came up to us, which we kind of got the vibe from. But we actually have some people close to the show who are swingers, but I'm not sure that it's public knowledge that they are. But they would come in and do the podcast for sure. They're friends of Nurse Fiona's, and I think they would come in. At least I know he would. I'm not sure if she would. And she's a fucking smoke show. She's gorgeous. Beautiful girl. So this may be a future episode where you bring some swinging in here now, I don't want to wrap with anything too serious, so we're just going to wrap up with teasing that since we are down to our last couple minutes of the program. So what kind of things are you anticipating? It's supposed to heat up in the next week here. There's going to be lots of less clothing out there. Some beach visits and some stuff like that. We need to go hit the old Caseville and do some beach visits and things like this.
Cheeseburger in Paradise is going to be happening over there.
Yeah, it should be a good time.
Don't blow up any of your fingers when you're lighting off those fireworks.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's going to happen. I actually, before we go, I want to play a clip or two here that I have. One of them.
We can't. 989-341-3314. Give us some 4th of July crazy stories. Call that listener line.
I always have these things ready for us to play. Where's my sweepers? I have announcer reads. I have all sorts of wild shit in here. Sweeper music. I have like anything that's related to getting people to call in and do stuff. But listen, I got these clips I want to play. And the first one I want to play, this is one that will piss people off, but I got to play it just because I am confused by this whole situation. Listen to this shit.
Acronym for the alphabet community just dropped, and you are not ready for this. I promise you're not. Here we go.
Deal with the ongoing genocide of MMIW G2SLGBTQIA+.
That sounds like something they found on the ship at Roswell. This isn't a Babylon Bee headline. This is an actual acronym being used by the Canadian government on official documents. And it stands for, and stay with me here, Missing and Murdered Indigenous Women, Girls, and Two-Spirit, Lesbian, Gay, Bisexual, Transgender, Queer, Questioning, Intersex, and Asexual Plus. And I guarantee you there is some purple-haired he-she out there just sobbing into their septum ring because they don't feel represented by this. And 6 months from now, we'll have some new letters. I swear.
What?
Why?
This is the world we're going to be living in. These retards are going to be fucking running shit, dude. And you go, what the fuck is that? Oh, my God. That's a real thing.
She's kind of hot.
Oh, yeah, she's good. I'm going to follow her fucking thing. I don't think I do. Real Brit Hughes is her fucking name on the old Instagram. I want to play one more and then we'll wrap. This one is a little bit longer. It's a comedian talking about gender neutral bathrooms. And I thought, because all of these made up like sensitivities, I think what it does, I have to constantly check myself because these people and their sensitivities, I have to bring up and it triggers my sensitivities. And I don't want to do that. I don't give a fuck about any of this shit. I want to keep it as fucking raw as possible. But this one it was interesting, I thought, with the way he describes this. He just completely rips on this.
Gender neutral bathroom, though, huh? You don't want to see random dicks while you're peeing. What are you, J.D. Vance's stepdaughter? What are you? Of all the problems in America, you think seeing a penis in any bathroom is going to shake your cage? More so than wealth disparity? More so than poverty? More so than disease? More so than a lack of education? Oh, wow. All right. I didn't mean to call you J.D. Vance's stepdaughter. That's a real low blow. I don't like that guy at all. Fat, little tubby, little eyeliner wearing little bitch boy, little nasty, little mean, little fucking school shooter of a man. Fake names on his 5th fucking made up wrestler name. Sad about something. Still pissed he wasn't invited to the JV dance, if you ask me. Better not see any dicks in the bathroom. Have to find the nearest mega church, go down to the basement, and put a baby in a cage just to make myself feel better. God, what a bunch of victims you people are. Can't see any random dick. Nobody gives a fuck. Sack up. Be an adult. Good Christ. What the fuck? God damn, there's bigger shit to fucking fry. Billionaires are taking your shit. Why would you take it to that level? It's just a men or women. All that says is men or women.
I went in, and there was a dick.
You saw a human penis just now? Point to the person in the room. Turn on the house lights. You're supposed to wait for them to finish.
Why? That's first, right?
No, it's whoever got there first. It's gender neutral.
What the fuck does that mean?
It means if somebody's in there, you wait until they're done. Y'all are Christ on the cross, and you will not be happy until a fucking subjugated minority is being put in a cage right in front of your face. Holy shit. You came back with fucking tears of blood. Oh, the mountain pagans have wronged me with respecting their neighbors again.
Just go pee.
Yeah, just go pee. Okay, good job. And we're back.
All right, any final words? Let me play a song here to wrap up and get this fucking shit done here.
Done with the shit.
Good one. Hey everybody, at the Kid, this is Going Deep Show. Thank you for tuning in. El Prez, what do you have to say, buddy?
Chill to the next one.
Chill, motherfuckers. We'll see you guys soon, okay? Have some fun out there. Give us a call. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Smile from
beneath the storm. I don't believe you know. I don't believe you touch. I dream the dark of words and take me back so much. I found peace in my mind and the pieces of you. No more lingering pain. There's something beyond. Someone to make me. I see you soon. I know the things I do. I will be safe on through. Don't miss the kingdom. Don't miss the kingdom. Someone to make me. I can promise you've been. I promise you believe. Someone myself. I'm painted truth on me. I'm not afraid to think about the tears of not being broken by the tears. I stumble down, it's something slow. The place where peace won't let me go. I know that I see you, know I'm estranged. You know I can't pretend someday. Someone will make me. I'm predestined. I know the things I do. I don't believe you. Another love. Someone who loves me. Someone who made me. I promise you soon.